Okay, we are live, little after 4 in the morning, and it's actually raining in California. Good Led Zeppelin music. So you want to check out the shorts, Battle of Evermore, off the, I call it the Ten of Wands album, or Led Zeppelin 4. I call it one of them. I put it on my playlist, the whole album. And the reason it's on there is last night in Astro, I don't know how many of you were feeling it, but we were doing ancient, twin, and soulmate reconciliations with our angel and hearing both sides of the story, your side and their side, male or female. Back then, you could have been the male, right? Who knows? And we were cleansing the karma between the two, or cleansing the bad or good feelings between the two. So it was really intense. And that is the album and the music, 1971, where it fits me. Battle of Evermore is very, very significant. Okay, we'll leave it at that. You guys check out that album. We're going to go over the cards. We've got Three of Cups, which is all about soul contract. Just what I was saying about in Astro. We were doing like a third-party intervention. Our angel was there, like the mediator. And then we had you and the other person, and we were telling both sides. It was sad. It was happy. It was all of the above. But the communication had to take place because we're bringing everybody back together again, whether in physical or just in 5D and higher. It doesn't matter. It's all one. But we're bringing everybody back together again. It's a reconciliation energy and a Nine of Pentacles energy. Okay? Now, I did get two Eight of Pentacles because we're going from 8 to 9. There's the 8s, there's the 9. There's Flem the birdie and Steve. Okay, and Willie heard that, so there's Willie. Willie had to jump up there and say hi. So your hard work is paying off. We have John chapter 4:14, the craftsman. Your hard work is paying off. All the stuff you've been doing. That's why we had that meeting last night, because you're ready. You were ready to do the reconciliation energy. Now it says watch for red flags, but that's not so much anymore. That's we're talking about the reconciliation in Astro with our ancient soulmates and twins. Pay attention to Astro. Everything I just said, that's what St. Michael's confirming. And everybody was in their Empress, Emperor energy. Okay? Now, the reason we did it was because of the fact that we don't want to be in Nine Swords. You can't be in Nine Swords and be happy. So we had to get over that. Okay, so we had to do this. We had to have the Knight of Cups, and there's the Emperor, just what I was talking about. So that's the Battle of Evermore, the Knight of Cups, talking about the good and the bad that happened with your Emperor. The Emperor and the Empress were together. And we're doing it to get rid of the Nine of Swords. Our hard work paid off. You did a great job. The Nine of Swords again, just backing up what I said here, okay? Job 122, Satan tests Job. You passed your test, see? That's why we did the reconciliation with the Emperor and the Empress. That's why the whole thing took place last night with your angel. The Four of Cups, see? we had to take care of that energy because you kept feeling the nostalgia. You kept feeling the ancient pull. And it's like, oh, I wish I could just call up my ancient one from the pyramid days and ask him how he feels. Well, last night you could. Last night we took all the past and connected with all them soulmates and twin flames. Now, we're not done because there were more than one, but we did the main ones last night. Your main flame. Okay? And the Page of Cups. We took action. Just like I said with the Knight of Cups, we took action. You've got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So that's what we did. So if you're waking up feeling nostalgia, or you're should be feeling, all I can tell you, I'm going to just keep going back to the album by Led Zeppelin and the song, especially if you don't want to listen to the whole album, and look up the lyrics. Absolutely the lyrics to Battle of Evermore. That will tell you a lot. Okay, so we've got the Page and the Knight. Underneath the Eight of Diamonds, we've got the Eight of Hearts. Yeah, that's that Eight of Cups. You're walking away from the past, but you're doing it in a good way. It's just like if I said, well, how would you like to call up your old boss? Or how would you like to talk to your dead family members, right? People love that shit. They love to talk to their dead ancestors. They love that stuff, okay? Because they feel like they left on bad grounds, or I didn't get to see you before you died. You know, there's a lot of that in our cell memory, especially with all the wars that were going on. You kiss your loved one goodbye and you never see them again, right? There's a lot of cell memory in us, and that's what we're cleansing it in astral. It's pretty hard to do it in your physical avatar. So I'm bringing this to you so you know what you were doing. God can, ask and you shall receive, and balance leads to commitment. So we don't want to go too far into this. Just know that I'm your astro channeler, and I'm telling you what we're doing there. So I know you guys are with me. It's awesome. I love you guys. Okay, then we have, yep, we're checking out. That's in reverse. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. Why? Because I just said that the Led Zeppelin album is like the 10 of Swords picture on the front. And this is the 10 of Wands from this deck. You're breaking free from that prison. He's in prison there, see? And it was in reverse. So that feeling's leaving. Now you may feel confused. You may have woke up confused. I woke up kind of sad because I got to hear the other person's side. And you get to hear the other person's side, and it can make you sad. Okay, so this is lots of options, but you are confused, and that's okay. This don't happen overnight. And of course, he wants you to, the Devil card, he wants you to get all unbalanced. He doesn't want you to have contentment, right? He doesn't want you to have your Three of Cups or lean on God, right? He certainly doesn't want you Emperor and Emperor together, Empress and Emperor, Knight of Cups, right? Okay, so under him is take that leap of faith and go to your new beginning. That's the only way you can do it, because this is all judgment. This is all things that we're doing because of it's judgment time. You got this card yesterday if you were watching. Okay, judgment. That's what's going on. Justice and judgment together with another 10. 10 of Cups. And that's where you're breaking free from this codependency, and you're breaking free from lust. Okay, and then reconciliation. you've got the angels are with you. That was what I told you last night during this mediation meetings, is what I call them. Mediation meetings with your angels and your ancient soulmates. This is some intense stuff, and I just saw 10:10 on the clock. So it's all about endings. All about endings. So you're worthy, say your I am statements. Led back to balance leads to contentment. God can. Justice, judgment. Okay, you guys. I want you guys rocking out. Turn up the music. I am Miss Mystic, your astro channeler. Thank you for listening.